over the word. All right. Well, good evening, viewers at home. All right, this is Simi Akiwumi on Digital Ozu. I'm happy to be here again to have this good time with friends at home or wherever you're actually watching. All right, this is Digital Ozu on Operaton TV. And I'm pleased to inform you that this program is going to be on Tuesdays, 6 to 7 p.m. And the repeated version is going to be 5 p.m. on Saturday to 6 p.m. So stay tuned and continue to watch. So I want to ask a very short question. How's been your day? Hope your day is fine. Hope no stress, no issue at work today. If there's any issue, any challenge, just relax. All will be well. All right. Usually the way I used to do is to have a little recap of the previous edition so that some of us who are just coming would also do what we've been doing for some time. But I'm not really going to go too deep because of time so that I won't really eat into what I've prepared for today. All right. So the last class we had, that was on Saturday, which I told you that going forward is going to be live on Tuesdays. Then Saturday, 5 to 6 p.m., the repeated version or edition, right? So I said two things basically on Saturday, which was I said, buy your hosting, buy your domain so that we can actually create our website live today. So if you've not been able to do that as you're watching now, you can also try your best to get it against Saturday that are going to be having the repeated edition. So I want to encourage you, that you buy your hosting and you buy your domain. Then I mentioned that you can actually buy your hosting from Namecheap. Then you can also buy your domain from SmartWeb, or any reliable provider in Nigeria, right? So I'm trying to share my screen right away so that we can continue. All right, if you have your laptop there, you can also get it. This is where you should use a laptop for this kind of training or empowerment section, not necessarily your mobile phone. So it is more laptop friendly to phone friendly, right? So, right, I'm sure you can see my screen now. So, come, just hold on. Right. So what I'm trying to do is to take you back to the cPanel. I want to teach you how you can actually install, WordPress. Then we'll take it off from there. Get your laptops ready. Then get your Ethernet ready as well for us to continue now. All right. So let me go to, I'm sure you can see my screen now. Let me go to Namecheap, where my password, let me confirm the password. So please, I want to encourage you, if you're actually doing anything online, probably you create an account, probably on any platform, endeavor to always remember your password, save them somewhere that you cannot forget. All right. All right. So I'm trying to, I can't share my screen now. What I'm trying to do is to put in my password for my account so that there's going to be a little privacy. All right. All right. So this is my screen now. This is where I have my hosting. I have my hosting on this platform, and this is Namecheap. I already bought mine, right? Now, if you're able to buy your hosting and you're able to buy your domain too, this should be the landing page for Namecheap. This is where you're going to find yourself. Now, upon getting here, the first thing you need to do is to click hosting list on the left hand side. I clicked hosting list. So this is the hosting. This is the domain attached to my hosting. Look at here now. Look at where I'm highlighting. You can actually see when this hosting is expiring. This hosting is expiring on the 15th of November 2025. So I need to renew it, right? So, but that is not where I'm going to. I'll come to go to cPanel. Now, under this cPanel, there are a lot of tools here, a lot of functionalities, tools, and whatever. But just because you are a starter or you are just getting to start in this journey of being a website designer, what you really need most of the time is this Namecheap SSL. Probably your SSL certificate got expired. You want to actually renew it, right? You can actually come to this place to enforce it. We'll still get there. This is for WordPress. If you want to install WordPress or delete, if you want to create emails. But let me just start with this WordPress. So now, after you bought your domain and you've added your hosting, you will click, you will sign up into your, sign in into your Namecheap account. When you sign in, you click on hosting list by the left hand side, then you click on cPanel. They are going to land here. So you click your WordPress here. Are you getting now? Once you click your WordPress here, you will come down. Can you see now? Now these are all the domain that I have WordPress installed on. So please, if you come here and you come and if you click here, if you click remove, please, it is dangerous. Oh, you might, not even you might, what you are trying to do is to delete your website off the internet. Okay, let me see if this website is still live, because I'm not sure it is. Okay, it's not live again. It's not being renewed. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see this one. Let me open this one. Okay, this one is loading. I want to show you something. Now look at this website now. I designed this website too. This is one of my work. Now look at this site now. If you come here, you see that. Now, what's the name of this site? MBAR, right? Metropolitan Business Academy for Raters. This is the name of this site. If you come to this page, you see that you are seeing this MBAR here. So this is the file, the WordPress file, for this site. So if I come here and I click on delete, Yoruba will say support the law. So that means that all your labor, all your hard work, you've deleted it. But if you are using Namecheap, there's a way you can still recover it even if you have deleted it. But please don't make that mistake of deleting it. It is very costly. I beg, please. Now, but this one now, if you look at this one, I don't really have anything much on it. But however, I have a lot of domains here. For people who have been following us from inception, you knew when I talked about name servers that once you want to actually buy your domain, change the name servers, to Namecheap's name server. So if you have done that, okay, let me show you something. Let me show you something quickly. Let me come back here. Okay, it's still under this cPanel. Let me come out of this place. Please, let me explain something now. If you I told you about name servers that this is smart web. Let me quickly go back again to show you. Now this is smart web, right? I'm on smart web. If I decide to come and buy a domain, please follow me so that you won't make a mistake. If I click on domain registration, fast. Now, if I type maybe simi.com.ng. Now, okay, somebody's already buying this. Let me put K here. I don't really need that. I just want to show you something fast. Can you see that? If I click on add to cart, this is what I want to re-emphasize for you so that you won't make a mistake. Now, look at what it's showing here. Name server 1, name server 2. Please don't forget, if you want to use this company's name server, you can leave it like this. But like I told you, I don't recommend Nigerian hosting company because of downtime, right? So that means you want to use Namecheap's name server. The hosting I recommend is Namecheap. So if you want to use Namecheap's name server, you can just open your browser and type Namecheap DNS name servers. If you click on it, it will bring you, look at it will bring two options. DNS1 register, that's not the one you need. You need the one that has DNS1 namecheaphosting.com. You copy the first one here. Are you getting it now? You will paste it, Control V. Hey, sorry, I didn't delete this one well. Control V. Then the second one, you will go back to that same place. Then copy. Look at now. I copy. Hey, sorry. You could have just changed the two from the first one you copy, but just so that you are going to minimize your error, you will paste. Then you click on continue. So by doing this, what you are trying to do, are you getting me, is to direct this domain to Namecheap name server. Please have that at the back of your mind. And also, if you are buying your hosting on Namecheap, let me also show you that one. They will ask for a domain name. Let me quickly show you. Let me say hosting list, shared hosting. If you want to buy hosting, click your shared hosting. These are the different plans they have. But if you are just designing a website for yourself, I recommend just buying this. This one is 22.88. Do it immediately. Once you buy this domain, leave it for like 3-4 hours max before you now come here to buy your hosting. So it is that you click on existing domain name. Are you getting now? So you see that when I click, see, if you click on, you see that when I click, see, if you click on new domain name, what it will be showing you under this place is different. But if you click on existing domain name, is on your third-party domain name. The next one you now type that name, then you now click connect. Now, once you connect it, if you come to your cPanel, that domain will be there automatically. So after this short break, we are going to continue on the journey of being a web. They can always watch,
By the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our services include general office security, personal security, asset protection, protocol services, physical security, aviation security, loss prevention, escort protection, security patrols, and access control. We are available 24/7. KG5F Security Services also provide installation of security gadgets such as CCTV camera, alarms, special communication equipment, and so on. Gallant security personnel are needed nationwide with attractive working benefits. Contact KG5F Head Office at 45 Prince Adeyemi Street off Governors Road, Ikotu, Lagos, or our branch office 25 Yaya Baton Road, adjacent Nationwide Petrol Station, Ogba, Lagos. For inquiries, call KG5F Security Services to serve and protect.
All right, welcome again. This is Simakiomi on Digital Ozu. Operating television station is one of the best TV stations committed to empowering you for success. So you are out there, you have a business struggling or a business you are willing to grow. Operating TV can enhance your business growth by partnering with us to market your product and services, either on this platform or any of our amazing platforms. Operating TV is committed to your growth. So you can reach out to our studio line on 0813 370 1979. Again, 0813 370 1979. So reach out to us today if you want to experience a growth in your business. All right. So going back to my screen, okay, this was where we were previously. So now this is the cPanel, like I told you the other time. There are a lot of tools here. So depending on what you are good at, probably when you start doing it on your own, you start learning more. Like I told you the other time, WordPress is very deep and it's very, very wide. So don't let anyone assume that, until you become a developer. I'm also a front-end developer anyways, but the truth of the matter is that even most of the gigs I do are mostly WordPress, because WordPress can do a lot of things. It depends on where your own knowledge ends but there are a lot of crazy plugins that can enable you to achieve a whole lot of things, right? So this is the cPanel. Now, let me say you've graduated from primary 1. So you are going to primary 2 now, just a joking matter anyways. So now, the next phase now is for you to install your WordPress. So we want to install our WordPress. The first thing is you click on this WordPress manager, you click on it, then you're going to come here. So you click on install. Install. Now, please don't make another mistake. Hey. You know, when I actually clicked on install, what is the name of this domain? It's showing me gracehospital.ng. Now, this is the domain associated with the hosting, just the way you will have actually added your own hosting here. You understand? I mean, your own domain here. So this is the domain that is actually associated with the hosting. However, if you click on this drop down, you see a whole lot of domains under the same hosting. Can you see? So now, anywhere you see something like this online, look at this sign pointing downward. It means that there are other things under. Just tap me, I will open it up. The same thing here, there are other options there, right? So you leave this one like this. But this gracehospital.ng, it has a content. When I mean content, it has a site on it. So if you go and click install, you are doing the wrong thing. No, it will actually destroy your site. So you need to click here to look for the right domain you want to install a WordPress on. As it is now, the reason why my own is showing this pointer down is because I have numerous domains under this place. But if I only have one domain, in your own case, if you are not doing, probably you don't have multiple domains on this hosting, it will just be showing this one domain by default. But now I need to look for the domain I want to install something on. Let me look for one. Okay, let me look for, I think, okay, this one doesn't have, okay, let me install on this one that has dupion.ng. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, let me install on this one. So now, please, once you choose the right domain name that you want to install on. Now, don't forget that, look at this site again. This site is WordPress. I designed this website with WordPress. You cannot tell me this is not nice. This is amazing. Are you getting me now? This is a really good website. Can you see now? It's a good website. Can you see now? This is about us page. This is some of the faculties. It's a real estate school. These are one of the faculties. Now, coming back to this, so the software I used in designing this website is WordPress. So that is what we want to install now. Are you getting me now? This is another page. This is another page. Can you see now? This is another page. So this can be another source of income for you. So now look at this place now. You come here. What are you seeing here? You look at this page. They said admin username. What username do you want to use? Most of the time I recommend you using admin. Are you getting me now? I recommend you using admin. Okay, I will stop sharing my screen for, okay, wait, just hold on. I will hide it, don't worry. I want to create a password. Now, once you actually put, please, don't use something too, how am I going to put it? Something too sophisticated that you won't be able to remember. Just use something easy. This admin username, use admin. Don't go and be putting something that you will not remember. Just make it simple. This admin. Now, this password, let me hide. Most of the time, I use something I can relate with. I can just put maybe, okay, I'm sure you can see. Okay, let me just quickly put my password. All right, so, okay, let me put this again. So now I'm done with the password. Then here, we are going to put the admin email. Are you getting me now? The admin email, most of the time, I mostly use admin at the domain name. Now, the reason why this one is important, okay, let me show you something. Look at this site now. Let me see if there's any form here. Let me show you something. Look at, do you see that you are seeing a form Let me see. Oh, there's no. I didn't put any form here. Okay, let me see if there's form under this register. Now look at this form here. If I fill this form, it is in the admin email, like the way you are seeing this one here. This admin email, any form, if you put any form on this website, if they fill the form, it will always go into the admin email. So which is why you don't put your own personal email here. You understand? Well, let me correct that. If you know that I have a Gmail now, maybe my Gmail is simiakiumi, 30@gmail.com. I have that Gmail account. Now, if I know that, okay, I want any form that have been filled on my website to come to my personal Gmail instead of the official email, fine, you could do it. But for being professional, for professionalism's sake, I mostly use, you just put admin at, what's the name of the domain? Look at the domain name here, nemss.com.ng. It is actually good like that. Are you getting me now? Admin at nemss.com.ng. It is very good and simple like that. But if you want to put your Gmail, the essence of this admin email is that if anybody fill a form, there's any information, on your site, maybe somebody contacts you or what have you, you always get it in the admin email. Now, you will see another email again. Come here. Now, this is where you're going to get a notification that you have installed your WordPress, so, or probably anytime your WordPress is being updated to a new version, they will notify. So, yeah, this one mostly, for example, if I'm actually designing this for a client, I mostly put my own email here. Look at, I'll put my own emails here. Are you getting me now? Because the client doesn't necessarily need information that, okay, your WordPress is being installed or this is being updated. It is strictly my business since I'm the developer. So, but yeah, I will put the admin email here so that once anybody go to the website to fill a form just like this, the owner, the client will be able to get this update in their admin email. So here too, what is the name of the site? You understand? You put it here and look for the full name. You put it there. Put the full name, please. Just put something right. Then under the, what is the description? Maybe this company is a construction company. Just say maybe look for a good slogan. Let's say be a building for your comfort. Are you getting me now? Then what are the things we've been able to say? We've been able to say the name, site name, the building for your comfort, admin username, admin. Then you put your password. Please, this password should be something you can remember. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So I used to encourage my students to mostly have like a pad or a diary where they write sensitive information, so that anyways, if you forget the password, you can always reset. That opportunity is there, but it is not good for you not to be organized. It's good you are organized and you know where you keep all your information. So once you are done with that, you come here and click on, I'm trying to confirm if I'm good to go. Install. Wow, it's getting installed. All right. Woo. Okay, sorry about that. That is internet connection issue. Just hold on a bit, trying to connect. Just hold on, hold on, hold on. All right. Hold on a bit. All right, so we are in the phase of installing WordPress. If you're able to install the WordPress, it's just for us to start working, to start editing our sites one by one. All right, just let me reconnect. All right, it's connected. So what I need to do is, let me see if it will still go through. Okay, let me see. Okay, let it finish installing. Let's see if it's going to work. Let me refresh and see something. Sorry. Okay, let me go back again. Pardon my network, our network. So let me go back to the cPanel where I feel is to your advantage, so that you're still going to see again for most people who are not really clear. All right. Okay, so I came to, this is WordPress again. It's really going to be very fast now. Just observe the way I'm doing it again. I need to come back here to be sure that it was not installed. You could see that among all the installation here, you didn't find that company. That means it's not been installed. So you click on install, then click the right domain, then, okay, what did I say we're going to put here? Admin, right? Yeah. Then I'm going to put password here. Let me hide. No. Hide. Okay. No. All right. Then this one should be admin. It's already there. You put the site name here. Look for the full name, not acronyms. Then you put a slogan here. Let me just put my website. Then you put your own email here as the developer, so that you'll be getting updates. Probably the website is being installed. So it's actually installing. Just wait, hold on a bit. All right, while this is getting installed, I want to encourage you. You want to join our WhatsApp community, or you actually want to reach out to me personally for questions, or you want clarity, or probably you also want to outsource a website design work, to me. You can always reach out to me on 0913. I don't know, probably you're ready. Let me just give you time. Probably you want to bring out your phone, or you want to actually write it down. You understand? But let me see. Okay, it's been installed. Let me just quickly show you something again. Just see my screen. There's something I want to show you before we go. Now, please, I'm still going to dictate that number. Just get your phone and everything available. Now, please look at this thing here. As a newbie, there are times whereby we actually make mistakes. And I've been there before. Some of you might not necessarily know how to, okay, let me say like this. You might not necessarily know how to visit your WP admin section. Now, if I remove this thing now, please follow me carefully. If I remove this thing now, okay, WP admin now. If I remove this thing now, and I click enter, it will only take you to your domain name. But if I add this, and I click on enter, it will take me to the back end where I can always edit my site. Can you see where it brought me to? Because I had the domain name /WP admin. So sometimes it is very easy for you to just copy this thing here. Can you see the one that has WP admin and just keep it somewhere? Very simple. Just to save yourself of headache. So after this short break again, we are going to continue on the journey of being a website designer. So we've been able to, let me just give you the milestone of what we've been able to achieve. We've been able to install, I've been able to familiarize you a bit to cPanel. Then I've been able to install your WordPress. So after this short break, what we are going to do is to go back into the back end of the WP admin, then start designing something little by little. I'm sure you are really very amazed and you are really very happy, excited about your journey of becoming a website designer. And kudos to Operaton TV for bringing this amazing opportunity to your screen. If you're not following us on Facebook, on TikTok, Instagram, you need to actually do that right away. Please follow us for amazing content like this, and also share this program to your friends and family for them to benefit from it. Being a website designer, you can actually make a whole lot. I'm telling you the truth. You can work with foreign clients and also increase your worth, right? Your value, increase what, your income, what comes into your end at the end of the month. You understand what I'm trying. So kudos to Operaton TV once again, and Operaton is committed to your growth. Thank you. After this short break, we'll continue. Thanks.
KG5F Security Services. We are dependable, reliable, proficient, and gallant always. KG5F Security Services, officially licensed by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Our services include general office security, personal security, asset protection, protocol services, physical security, aviation security, loss prevention, escort protection, security patrols, and access control. We are available 24/7. KG5F Security Services also provide installation of security gadgets such as CCTV camera, alarms, special communication equipment, and so on. Gallant security personnel are needed nationwide with attractive working benefits. Contact KG5F Head Office at 45 Prince Adeyemi Street off Governors Road, Ikotun, Lagos, or our branch office 25 Yaya Baton Road, adjacent Nationwide Petrol Station, Ogba, Lagos. For inquiries, call KG5F Security Services to serve and protect.
All right, welcome back again. This is Simia Kiwumi on Digital Ozu. This is Operating TV. All right, I was about dictating the number you can actually reach me on to join our community. So the number is 0913 810 5214. I'm going to call the number again. It's 0913 810 5214. Let me just call it one more time. Let me take it gradually so that you can get it. It's 0913 810 5214. All right. Before I actually continue in this section, I have someone, one amazing dude here that asked a question on Saturday about, it's a good day. How will you put us through about this web hosting? Adesola from Ekiti, add me to your platform. All right. Adesola, I wish you are currently also following again today. But however, for people in our community, that is the essence of creating that community, for tailored made feedback or update or whatever you actually miss, in the live section. So Adesola, just actually reach out to that number that was being dictated, not long, that you're going to be added into our community, or, after the show, you can actually get, one or two. Okay, I think one or two messages are already coming in. Okay, we won't be able to pick calls now because it's currently outside the schedule for the program. However, just drop a chat. You can drop a chat. You can actually send voice note. I'm going to reply you personally, right? So Adesola, just stay tuned, or reach out to the number I dictated. Is 0913 810 5214. So we are going to attend to all your questions. So let's come back to this place. All right, so we've been able to install our WordPress. So the next thing we're going to do is to click on this one that has the WP admin. Just copy it and keep somewhere. So once you click it, this is my, okay, I'm sure you can continue. You can see my screen again. All right, done. Okay. Follow us on our Facebook, on our YouTube account as well for amazing content like this. All right, so this is where I told you are going to click. You're going to click the one that has the WP admin. All right, loading, pardon, MTN. So, hold on a bit. Okay, so you can continue to drop your voice note, your question, need for clarification. You can respond with voice notes. You can actually also send messages, All right, let's. Okay, just wait a bit. Splash. Okay, let me take you through this place. Right. Okay, all right. So let me quickly just show you through this. Now, this dashboard you're actually seeing is WordPress. This is actually the way it looks. Are you getting me now? So this is how you are also going to see your own dashboard. And I think I was explaining this thing on Saturday, but I didn't finish the explanation. But if you see from home update, I think I stopped at this update, last week when I was actually taking you guys through. Can you see now? But let me show you something. This is the back end and this is the front end I'm trying to hold. Whatever you actually do here will reflect here. Whatever I do from this back end here, are you getting me now, will reflect here. Now, can you see, look at this, can you see this pop out here? That is saying, I am Elizabeth, good to have you here, The plugin responsible for this action, this is it here. Can you see now? This is the plugin. Let me look for, you come on that plugin. Okay, this is it. Look at this plugin. It's a live chat plugin. So if I deactivate this plugin, you will not see these features again. Also last week, I told you guys that this thing is called slider. You see that it's showing different pictures, different content, and what have you. If I actually deactivate the Elementor Pro, it's one of the features of Elementor Pro. If I deactivate that Elementor Pro, it will not necessarily keep showing us these features again. So I've been able to explain to you that there are three major things when it comes to working on your first website as a designer. The first thing is your team. Are you getting me now? Team. When we talk about team, now let me show you my screen here. This is okay. I'm sure you can still see my screen. This is the spelling of the team I'm talking about. This is team. Are you getting me now? If you enter a team, this is team, not TEAM, like team of group of people. Is team. Now team are templates that are made available for you to edit, right? Just to edit, add little functionalities or features to actually design your website. Let me show you something. Let me see. Now, look at this website now. Let me quickly show you something. Sometimes as a designer, probably a client actually gave you work to do for them. And you are really struggling, on how to actually get the right team to use. Look at this place now. If you come here and type team detector. Team detector. If you click on this first one, WordPress team detector, you click enter. If I copy this URL here, Ctrl C, and come to this place and I paste it, it will tell me the name of the team that I actually made use of to actually make this website. it will just show the name, but immediately show the name, I'll pick it off. Can you see now? It has actually brought, this is the name of the team. This is the name of the team here, but let me take it away. So the journey is very easy. Somebody gave you a job and you are struggling to get a team to actually use. You can, and I want to advise you to, even if you actually want to use a team that a particular company or individual is using, don't just use it exactly the way it is. Just try and tweak it a bit, make it have different look, design, or functionalities. So coming back to this place, I was on the dashboard. Okay, coming back to this. So if I deactivate the chat ways, deactivate the Elementor Pro, all those functionalities will not be there. So let me show you Teams. If you come on this site already, it's a site. There are Teams on it already. If you come to this place, look at under this appearance. These are all the functional or all the features under appearance. If I click on appearance, you see team, design, customize, widget, menu, demo import, starter template, view information, and like that. So if you actually installed that WordPress and you're able to log in, you come to this appearance here and you click on team. Are you getting me now? This you can come here and type. You see that? Okay, look at, you can see that you use Astra. Now the reason why I will not necessarily click activate yet is because I already have a team installed on this place. So this is a team I used in designing this website. So I don't necessarily want it to conflict each other. On Tuesday, the reason why I'm still going to give us a little more time is because of the question Adesola asked, in our WhatsApp line, that how do we get this hosting, so which is why I still actually want to use this today to actually prepare us in getting our hosting and our domain. Are you getting what I'm trying to say now? So as it is now, I'm going to give us opportunity to prepare towards Tuesday. So please try and get your hosting. And the best way to learn, any IT or tech skill is to learn with projects, to take practical steps. Because after the training, if you just watch, listen to, and you don't action what you actually add, you will not be able to learn it and be productive with it. So please, on Tuesday, that's why I dictated my number for you to be added to the community. I'm going to add you to the community so that we can actually plan ourselves for Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I would open that WordPress I installed. Then once I actually open the WordPress I installed, we'll now start working side by side. So by then, while I'm actually designing, you will also be designing your own. Then when you get stuck, you ask question for me. Then I can provide the question. I can provide you answer to the question. Then after few months, you are actually a website designer. Are you get what I'm trying to say? So I'm going to be having a short break now. But before then, let me have a little recap of what I just taught you guys now. I told you that the back end controls the front end. So, and the team we are mostly going to be working with is Astra. But however, again, let me just make this foundation. This is also what they call plugins. I've been able to explain plugins, explain some features here as well, right? This thing you are seeing here, all these things are not something complex. They are simple as ABC, and you might not even need everything. You might just really need little information on one or two things there, right? So what I'm going to do right away is, okay, I've been able to explain, I think I explained this update too last week. I explained this update and what have you. So after the short break, I will just take you through how you can actually get starter templates. Then I will just show you that a bit. They would now, continue on Tuesday. Thank you so much. After the short break, we are going to continue again. Thank you. Good day, viewers all over the world. My name is Simi Akiomi. and I'm here to bring to you an amazing opportunity. If you want to equip yourself with relevant tech skills that are in demand in the global space, I want to encourage. All right, welcome back again. Man, the time is on our side. We are almost getting finished, or we are almost ending this section. All right, look at now. Please, once you already install your WordPress and you've landed in the WordPress dashboard, don't be intimidated by all these jargons on the left hand side of my screen. Don't be intimidated. You can do it. You can achieve it. It is simple as ABC. So just come to this, look at these plugins, click on, okay, I taught you guys this last week. I'm going to also go through again. Click on, if you want to add a new plugin, on this WordPress dashboard, there are thousands of plugins already on them. And there's sometimes whereby you have your own plugins that probably they are pro plugins. You understand what I'm trying to say? Probably they are pro plugins. You can also import them the way I taught you guys last week. Let me show you guys again. You want to add a plugin, you click on add plugin. If you actually want to put the plugin from your laptop, probably you've downloaded a plugin. There are ways. I will show you next week how you can download plugins. But however, some of the plugins I mostly download are pro plugins, not necessarily plugins that are free. Most free plugins are accessible here. Okay, let me show you what I meant. If you come here now, if you want to get plugin, if you come here now, look at these are all plugins. What you just need to do is come here and search. What plugin can I just search? Let me search sticky header. Is a plugin. Now look at this sticky header. Can you see now? Now what does this sticky header does? Oh, let me see what side that has it. Let me see. No. Let me see. Let me see if this has a sticky header. Like I told you, WordPress is very wide. It depends on if you know plugins. Now let me see. I think this is a sticky header. Okay, now yeah, it's a sticky header. What did you notice when I was actually going down? Do you notice that these are menu? Are you getting me now? These things are menu, right? These are menu. This is menu tab. This is logo. Are you seeing it now? Do you observe that as I'm clicking it, this menu is sticked? Are you getting me now? To this place, unlike this one. If I'm actually dragging this one down, you see that you can't see the menu. The difference between this is that even while you are dragging down, you can still click any other buttons here. Are you getting me? To take you to where you want. But this one, even as much I'm dragging it down, I can't see any info again. I need to go back. You understand? For me to click. So you are seeing the difference. So the plugin, the Ogbonge plugin responsible for that is this man here. This sticky header effect is good for a modern website. So that's why I told you that. See, WordPress as it is, it can undo a whole lot of things. It depends on how for you to know the right plugin to use. And that is why you can use ChatGPT. Let me take you to ChatGPT, for example now. ChatGPT. If you come here and say, give me WordPress, plugins I can use for sticky header effects for my site. Even if you don't have idea of plugins, come and see. A ChatGPT will give you different one. Can you see now? Sticky menu and sticky header. This is one of them that I think this is even the one we are using. So can you see now? WordPress will give you different plugins you can use. If you also say, okay, give me for live chats. Can you see now? It brought different. For example, now I'm used to Chatways. That's what I mostly use for my site. But it can even give you another alternatives, right? That would also be very powerful. It will even tell you what it can do. unlimited agent, chat, mobile app, desktop. You understand? I see most companies in Nigeria, they use this one. This talk to live chat. Yes, they mostly use this one. But I use Chatways probably because it is easy to set up and what have you. So you cannot go out of idea. If you say, okay, if you also come and say, what plugin can I use for SEO? It will tell you a lot. You can use Rank Math. So even if you don't know the plugin to use, ChatGPT is there to guide you through. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's there to guide you through, my friend out there. So it's something knowledge is not what anybody brought from heaven. Everybody came into this world void of any information. So whatever you feed your mind on, day by day, forms your knowledge, forms your ability to do, right? So the more if I were you today, the little time we spend together, I would just try and, just try one or two things or start making research. But I'm going to give an assignment, whereby on Tuesday when we meet, I'm going to try as much as possible to check, your chart. I'm going to read out chart tomorrow, mention your chart, your name, and, look at, whatever you are actually bringing to the table. So I want to give an assignment and I want you to do it. At the end of this section, any student who is really very committed, prompt with assignment will get the certificate from our company, and in partnership with Operating TV. And I'm sure that the certificate can actually be used anywhere, to back up the existing one you have, to secure job and to validate your skill anyway. So the assignment is make research about plugins you can actually make use of to reduce your site, what do we call it, files from being too much, to compress files on your site. For example, now most people don't know that if you actually download stock images, I'm going to also explain what I mean by stock images. Okay, let me just give a brief explanation. Stock images are images you use for your site. For example, quickly see my screen here before I sign out. Can you see this picture here of these people sitting down here? The picture of these people you are seeing sitting down on this chair is an example of a stock image. Look at these people sitting down here. Now you see that recruitment and the picture, they are interwoven, they align. If I wrote recruitment here and I put people that are preaching, it doesn't make sense. I'm doing nonsense. But you see that the image is interpreting the text. There should be relationship between them, right? So these are example of stock image, and I got them from sites like Pixabay, Free Peak, Splash, and what have you. You can get them from diverse places. So now, if you download those images and you put it on your website directly, it will be slow. But there's a particular plugin you can use to compress all the file. So your assignment is tell me 3 of those plugins you can use, to actually compress your file. So on Tuesday, I'm going to read out your chart, and the best student, I'm going to really celebrate you very big on this platform. All right, I'm signing out now. Like I said again, my name is Akinwumi Similoluwa on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook, Akinwumi Similoluwa. You can follow me on Facebook. Then also, you actually want to advertise on Operating TV. You actually have business and services. You want to amplify to the right audience. Operating TV is the best, station positioned to enhance your business growth. Or you also want to sponsor this program. You have a tech company, or you have a software company. You are willing to partner, with us, or to actually roll out scholarship to our viewers out there. We are willing, to also welcome you and to partner with you. 0813 370 1979. I'm going to call the number again. It's 0813 370 1979. Also, my name is Simi Lolua Akinwumi. Once again, you can always reach out to me on Facebook. You can communicate with me or reach out to that WhatsApp line I dictated earlier. So this program is every Tuesday 6 to 7 p.m. The repeated edition is on Saturday 5 to 6 p.m. Keep watching Digital Hustle on Opera 20 TV. See you on Tuesday. Do your assignment so that we'll see. Then try as much as possible to join the community, buy your hosting and your domain so that next week we are going to kickstart. I wanted taking us through installing your team today before, but when I saw some of those questions, I need to just wait a bit. At least nobody's chasing us, so we have a lot of time to ourselves. The most important thing is that you know it is not how fast we are, but how quality it is, so that you can see. Opera 20 TV is not willing to give you tip of the iceberg.